Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Yeah, so if you're just watching my video for the first time, my name is Miriam and I make videos regarding everything Canada. Yeah, everything Canada. And I also have an Instagram account and the name is Nigerians in Canada. Actually, not only Nigerians are following my page, I have everyone all over the world following my page. Yeah, so guys, I know it's been a long time ever since I posted on this channel, and it was because I've been super overwhelmed for the past how many months now. Ever since I stopped posting, I've been super overwhelmed with a lot of things, and I must also say that I envy those that post regularly. I mean, regularly on both Instagram and YouTube channel. You guys are amazing. It's not easy, guys. Yeah, so I have three Instagram accounts, one YouTube, and I also have a program where I assist young people in securing admissions, in securing admission and as well as in securing funding or scholarships for both masters or PhD programs in Canada, US, UK, Australia. Yeah, guys, and I'm super excited. So many people have actually traveled through our program. So many people have traveled through our program. And guys, in fact, I met with some people at the airport last year and early this year as well, that they are going to resume in their respective schools. Yeah, so guys, I must say I can't even remember how many admissions I submitted, how many funding applications I submitted within the short period of time. Like there are so many, and I've actually received so many positive responses from different people, and some have actually gotten their admission decision while others are waiting for a decision, which I believe is going to be positive. Yeah, so let's leave that aside and go into today's topic. Yeah, so today's topic, so I'm going to be discussing about this popular opinion that's been everywhere over the internet. So it's actually in regards to people that usually badmouth people living abroad. Probably they've been living abroad before and they decide to move back home, and now they're gonna be writing bad things about people living abroad and their bad experiences living abroad as well. So I could remember I made a post one day on my page, and in fact the post received a lot of responses from people that shared their opinion. And yeah, so I actually went through all those comments, and people shared their opinion. People were against it, while some were actually in support, and some actually had a different opinion. This post it was in regards to someone who was in Canada before and decided to move back home because I think because of 350,000 naira. Naira. And if I am to convert this 350,000 naira into Canadian dollar, is around $660, right? So this person decided to move back home because of 3,050 naira. I can't really remember what the content of the post because I'm actually making this video probably few weeks after that main post, but I could remember it was in regards to a man that was in Canada before and decided to move back home, and he actually mentioned how it's not easy and how it wasn't making it abroad, let me put it that way. So my major concern regarding this post is I think it's high time people stopped about mouthing people living abroad, right? One thing I usually tell people is when you're trying or when you are planning to move to a developed country, regardless, it can either be Canada, US, Australia, UK, or any country of your choice. When you're planning to move to these developed countries, it requires prayers, guys. It requires a lot of prayers, and the reason being that you don't know what God has actually destined for you. There are some people that they are destined to succeed back home, while there are some people that they are destined to leave their own country into to actually travel to a foreign land before they can be successful. But the way God is actually mightier than man is, we don't know, right? We are all trying. We are all doing try and error, right? So, and there's nothing prayers cannot do. Always pray to God whenever you're just planning to move abroad. Always pray to God that if it's gonna be the best for you, it should happen, right? And if it's not gonna be the best for you, it shouldn't happen. Like, it's a very very good point of prayers. Yeah, so because different people has their own reasons for moving abroad. Some people is because their friends are moving abroad and they also feel like moving abroad as well. Some people don't make that decision based on based on a certain purpose, right? Why some people they decide to take their booster because probably they are not doing well in their home country, or they are moving because of a brighter or a greener pastures for their children, right? Me personally, I normally think that the kind of opportunities I have back home, my children may not have this kind of opportunities. So why don't I move to a country where I know that there's a lot of opportunities for them and their future is also secured? So the security is there, the employment opportunities are there, the benefit is also there, the free healthcare system is there, like the list goes on, right? So there are so many people, different people, they have their own reasons for moving abroad, but you just have to determine your purpose. You have to determine that reason why you are going. Most importantly, guys, when you're planning to move abroad, always do it legally or legally. So make sure you follow the right path. Don't cut corners, because from my research, I discovered that most people that are always bad mouthing people living abroad, they don't have the right or the legal documents, right? Probably they don't really have a legal status in that country. For example, their visas must have expired, or they came into the country with probably a visitor's visa or a tourist visa, and they decided not to go back home, right? So if you are in any foreign land with an illegal status, guys, there is no how things will not be difficult for you, because if you don't have a status in a foreign land, you cannot work legally, you cannot do anything legally, so you just have to do everything under the table. Basically, you cannot do anything. So those people, life is always difficult for such people. Yeah, so on a different note, if you actually come to a foreign land with the right papers and you follow the right channels, guys, I've come to realize that immigrants are really they are really succeeding, right? Immigrants are really succeeding both in Canada, US, and other countries. And the reason why I'm saying this is, if you notice those there are so many complaints in Canada. When you want to evaluate people in a particular complaint, for example, you are gonna realize up to like 90% of people working in that complaint, they are all immigrants. Like 90, even if it is not, if it is, I believe it should be up to 95% of people in that complaint, they are immigrant. So just high time for people to stop bad mouthing. If it doesn't work for you, that doesn't mean that it's not going to work for someone else. So people should stop generalizing these ideas that people abroad are suffering, or things are not working out for people abroad. Just because it doesn't work out for you doesn't mean it's the same everywhere. I could remember, let me tell you a short story, guys. I could remember when I was planning to come to Canada, right? I was planning to come to Canada, and then I everything was okay. I got my visa and I got everything, but I was so much concerned because I was like, will I go to Canada to start all over again? And I also heard about different stories of immigrants coming to Canada and doing these menial jobs such as washing toilets and those jobs, right? Those many smaller jobs. So I was discouraged. At a point I was discouraged, and also I kept reading online about how hard or how challenging it can be surviving in Canada, right? So I felt so discouraged. At a point I wanted to forget about it, but I had to pray. I had to pray. I prayed and prayed that if it's not going to be a good place for me, everything shouldn't work out as planned. But if it's going to be a good place for me, things should work out as planned. And I thank God it has been the best decision of my life. Honestly, I do tell people that if I were to be in my home country, which is Nigeria, I wouldn't be where I am today. I wouldn't even be working where I'm working today. But because, guys, if I'm to be in my own country, I wouldn't even smell, you understand, I wouldn't even smell where I'm working today. And Canada has actually given a lot of people opportunities, especially people children of nobody, right? So in Canada, a children of nobody can actually become somebody without knowing anybody, unlike Nigeria where you have to know someone who knows someone before you can get to high or top places. But here in Canada it's not like that. So far you have the right education, so far you are here in Canada in a legal way and not out of status here in Canada. So far you have all those in place, you don't have any you're not gonna have any issues, guys. So I actually wrote down some points and I just want to make sure I covered everything. So let's estimate this. The guy that tweeted that message on Twitter, he was like three is going back to Nigeria because of the 350,000 naira job, guys. The 350,000 naira in Canadian dollar is 660, I believe, which is 660 or 600 dollars. And let's go by the minimum wage in Canada. So I'm gonna use $15. I think it's between 14 or $15 as the minimum wage in Canada, and I'm gonna use $15 and I'm gonna use 8 hours and 5 days, right? So for example, if I'm earning $15 per hour and I'm working 8 hours per day, and I'm also working 5 times in a week, so that is $600 in a week. And if I multiply that by 4, that is about $2,400 in a month. And after tax deductions, because you're gonna pay taxes, you're gonna pay your CPP, your EI, and your tax deductions. So after taxes, let's say the worst case scenario can be 2001. So the government might decide to the government will deduct about 300 or less. So this is just a rough estimate. So let's say I'm taking on 2,100. So 2,100 per month, this is about 1 million. It's close to 1 million naira, guys. It is close to 1 million naira. So let's say this 2,100. In this 2,100, I may decide to rent an apartment, and also depending on the province and depending on the area, I may decide to rent an apartment, utilities and bills, at least it cannot be as worse as having the 350,000 every month. It cannot be as worse as that, because some people will still work more hours and like that. So again, guys, there are so many people, like there are so many people in Canada that they are earning as high as 10,000, $15,000 per month, right? So the $15 per hour I use as an example the other time was just to give you the worst case scenario, that even someone earning a minimum wage in Canada is still living very well in Canada. Not to talk of someone earning 32 or 35. There are people earning $100 per hour. Yes, there's people earning $100 per hour in Canada. So guys, just don't get discouraged. It is doable, it is possible. Yeah, it is doable and it is possible. So guys, the money is not the issue, right? So let's talk about the security in Canada. Let's talk about the benefits. The security is there, like is there. I could remember there was a time where my phone mistakenly died at 911 because of the screen touch. It's mistakenly died 911, and I never even know that they have attended to the call. So in less than 3 minutes, like three police officers were in our house here. In less than 3 minutes, they were in our house. I was so surprised. I was like, how were they even able to trace me down here, right? So they came here, they were like, they received a call from someone in this house, blah blah blah, and they just want to make sure everyone is fine. So I checked my phone, I saw almost 25 missed calls. I was shocked, guys. So basically they've been trying to reach me, they've been trying to make sure everything is okay, no one is in a dangerous situation like that. So that's just the level of security in Canada, right? So let's talk about I've already talked about opportunities, right? Job opportunities, guys. If you actually have the required, if you have the required skills, right? As a new immigrant in Canada, one thing people don't realize is there are sometimes that you have to switch field. For example, when you are in a particular field and you're trying to get a job for a very long time and it's not forthcoming, guys, I always advise people try to switch field, right? That field might not be a good fit for you. So you just have to think about a field you can switch to and which has a lot of job opportunities. So career opportunities is there and business opportunities also there, guys. If I want to estimate people in Canada here, like 98% of people who own businesses in Canada, they are immigrants, right, guys? They are immigrants and they are making a lot of money. There's free healthcare system, and the most important thing is the childcare benefit, guys. um if you give birth in Canada, we all know that the child automatically become a Canadian citizen. Aside that, if you give birth in Canada, the child is going to continue receiving money from the government till the child clock 18. And even if you have up to 5 or 10 children, all your children will continue to receive government benefits till the clock 18. And it can be this payment can be up to 1,500 up to 2,000 depending on your family income. So benefit, like so many benefits that I can't even mention on this video because I don't want it to be too long. And environment as well, guys. The environment is something to also consider. The environment is something to also consider. So I just want people to know that different people decide to relocate for different purposes. So people should stop, they should stop discouraging people out there. If you are watching me today and you are thinking about relocating to Canada, and you've actually done your due diligence, for example, like praying about it, guys, don't think twice, don't think twice, take the bold step and you would not regret, guys. I thank God I actually made the decision, and today I can't, guys. And a big win is I can't actually imagine, guys. So if you are watching me and you are thinking about relocating to Canada, US, UK, Australia, or any other developed country, please don't think twice and don't listen or believe in everything you read on internet. Most of them are not always true, right? People should share the reason. I always say it. If you are seeing people abroad are suffering, or if you are seeing things are difficult for you, tell people what you've been doing. Tell people how you got to that country at the first instance, right? Don't stop generalizing things. Stop using fake stories to discourage people out there, guys. So, if you have any comments or any additions to what I've said so far, you can leave everything in the comment section down below. I wouldn't have made any better decision than relocating to Canada. So in my next video, guys, I'm gonna be talking about how you can apply for admissions in Canada, and hopefully in future I'm also gonna be talking about how you can apply for Canadian visa. And guys, I'm gonna say that for now, the surest path to relocate to Canada is through study. And yeah, if you have any question, comments, or any concerns, you can leave it in the comment box below. So thank you so much for watching, guys, and I'm gonna see you in my next video.